Hey guys, I got this 2017 Ford Escape here. I know I've already made an Escape video, but I just can't escape them. They come in here with broken trannies and I gotta fix them. So this one included some cuss words, the other one didn't. So I'm gonna show you what it took to get it out. Show you how to do the tranny in this 2017 Ford Escape. Actually, this isn't the same one, but turns out if I need an Escape maroon, we probably got one here on the lot that I need to do a tranny in. So I'm gonna show you the easiest way. We're not going to remove the cowl. We're not going to remove the subframe. We're just going to get it out. It took me about 3 hours to get it out. I'll show you how I did it. I'll show you back in as well, including mating the transmission. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. Same thing's getting caught on this one. This piece right here. That's the piece that gets caught right on these wires. You gotta take that hose off. That's new. Alright, got the air box out. Now we gotta pop these and pull the battery out. I'm going to take that off and then slide that out of the way. Okay, a little more aggressive. I just do that, so now the battery slide right out this way. Remember that tab goes to the right. I normally use a gear wrench for that back ground battery bolt. Ground off, run your battery all the way out. Alright, battery's out. 10 millimeter. Three 10s. Alright, I got a T20. I'm removing the coolant flow valve from the side of this battery box with this T20. Get that out. Then I'll take my forked pry tool, the push pin in the back, just like the older ones. Alright, now the battery box should come out. Looks like there's no rear cover on this one. It's already missing. But if the rear cover is still on there, it needs to come off. Just keep it to the right of that brake fluid reservoir.
then the battery box will come right out. Now we might as well get this big over mount cover off. It's going to be a 15. Might as well go ahead and pop these guys off, because they have to come off. Alright, I'm going to get my 1/2 inch and my 15 and zip that off. Alright, I got all 4 of those off. Alright, that piece will come right out of there. Now we got all kinds of room. I'm probably going to go ahead and undo the shifter now. Go ahead and pop that side off first, and then there's 2 10s here and here. These have the blue Loctite on them. Alright, then position your shifter cable out of the way. Alright, looks like there's a 13 nut that holds a bracket on top of the cooler. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. Alright, now I'm going after this bracket on top of that cooler. I got the nut loose. Oh, the whole stud came out. That makes it easy. I got lucky. Still something secure in that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get to the other one. Put my universal on my deep one for the back cooler bolt. All right, I bet a stud don't go back in there, because this is a pain. I'm just going to use a wrench to get it loose. Done fighting it. At some point, you're just going to draw a line and try something else.
Put it in here one time while you're up there. Alright, I got it out. It's a stud. It's such a horrible design. I'm putting a bolt back in there. You believe that?
Alright, the top of the cooler's loose.
Got it in here? Alright, put it back in park.
Alright, now I got 2 or 3 bell housing or starter bolts to go after. Right there, push that coolant hose down, socket right on the top of it. All right, let's go after the other top bell bolt. Same deal, right on top of the coolant hoses. I got right on it. All right, I just jammed my socket down in there. This is a hard bolt to get to. And it's coming out now. Pretty sure that's a starter bolt. All right, I'm gonna go and stick an 8 on here and take this line bolt off. Got that one off. I can't really see the other one. So here's the tools I used. I used an 8, long extension, air ratchet, T20, small ratchet, 10 gear wrench, a 10, 13, 15. That didn't really help me, so you don't need that. Then we got a air ratchet with a 10 and a 7. That's all I used for the top. Take my 18 off when I get the training supported from below. Take that 18 and the 13s off. Top's pretty much done. Oh no! Go ahead and remove this rear mount. Alright, here's kind of pro tip. Go ahead and stick nuts on these. That way when the nuts are coming off, they'll stop and pull the whole stud out, because it's a lot easier if you pull the whole stud out. And those inverted torques can break off pretty easy. So I just stick a metric nut on there. Sometimes you're gonna have to grab it to make it start pulling it out. Alright, there we go. Stud's coming out. That's what we want. There we go. All right guys, there's my setup I'm gonna use for the starter bolt. It's just a short ratchet with a 13 on it. It's impossible to videotape, sorry. I'm just gonna jam my hands up in there and get the last 2 starter bolts out some sort of way. All right, here goes nothing. Bottom one's starting to come out. Alright guys, I'm using my left hand to hold my socket on, holding my socket from turning, and my right hand's turning my ratchet. Trying to get this first starter bolt, bottom starter bolt out. Alright, still not finger loose, unfortunately. Alright, finally able to get it out with my left hand, holding that pump out of the way. And I'm turning the bottom starter bolt out with my fingers. It also goes through that bracket. But there it is. Got one more up there. I'm gonna use the same setup. I just felt it though. A short 13 gear wrench will work too. All right, I'm working on the middle one, and I'm fingering it out with my right hand. All right, got the middle one out. All right, that auto start coolant or oil pump thing is attached to the front of this pan with a 10. So we got to take that out. All right, I got that little 10 nut off. All right. There's the bracket I took off. I took this 10 off. You probably don't need to. There's a little 10. There's the little 10 that holds it to the pan. And there's where the 2 starter bolts went through. So that's what it looks like, guys. All right, guys, you're just gonna have to trust me. I just got the starter pushed out and up out of my way. Proof, I got this rubber piece out. That will not go back in. But you can see I got the starter pushed up out of the way. I'm gonna go through that hole up in there to get to the bolts. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. Here's what I'm using. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, just drop it in there, fuck it. Two done. Motherfucker.
Supposedly, retort the words.
All right. Third one's out. Stupid locking nuts. That means it's done. I just want to show you my setup down below. My high horse on the motor. That's where my jack is. See, that ear's barely touching. That ear's catching. See, the lines are loose. The whole assembly is going to stay up there. I'm just going to get this tin off down there. Got my last bell bolts out. Yeah, she's free. Propane comes out smoothly. Let the torque converter shove back. We gotta try to wiggle this thing out of here. This piece in the front's getting caught on this metal. Alright, I just pushed this forward here. Hope you guys can see that. Make sure all your lines and stuff on the top don't get stuck. I got it, guys. I didn't have to pull the subframe. I didn't pull the cowl. It's an easy way. Watch me, guys. I'm going to show you what the top of the tranny looks like. All right. That one I got to by going over the hose. Got to that one going over the hose. Just jammed my ratchet up in there to get to that one. Right through this slot here. And I got these two from the bottom. That's where that rear line 8mm is. Here's where the front one was. And that's where the 10 is that holds the line assembly to the tranny. And just so you guys know, it took me 3 hours to get it out. I started at 10, I got done at 2, took an hour lunch. If you guys saw that, I hope you did. I'm not even to get them mated. They ain't coming back out so easy. Alright, so I'm putting the back bell bolt in. Got one by the turbo. Just fingering it in there. Alright, bell housing's tight. Next step, I gotta go up top, put that top mount on, put that 18 in. While I'm up there, I'm gonna make sure my lines are in place where they belong, so I'm not fighting them afterwards because the mount's in the way. The only difference between the other escapes is the stupid auto start pump on the front by the starter. So that's really all you got to worry about. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. All right, guys, here's another tip. Don't drop your torque converter nuts. because you'll have to take everything back apart. So just whatever you do, don't drop your torque converter nuts into the bell. Good luck, guys. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to show you guys what that bracket by the starter looks like when it's installed. Before you put the piece that holds the pump on, that's what it looks like. This piece goes on just like that. And this is what the pump and the bracket look like installed, guys. Still got to plug it in. All right, I got an hour and putting it back in, and I got all the hard stuff done. Motor and tranny's mated, bell housing bolts are in, torque converter bolts are in, and the top mount is hung. And I just have the easy stuff left, so. Make sure you put that on like this. And that goes there. This is the hard part. Make sure you're to the right of that fluid reservoir. And just wiggle a little bit, it'll go in there. Ain't that hard, and then stick your bolts in it. Ground's in the back. Remember, the notch goes on the right. $8mm. There you go. Now we'll jam this air box back in there and we'll be all set. Alright, first things first. I gotta get this back on the correct side of that wire. The ground's already hooked up, you gotta be careful, but there's not a lot of metal around, so not much to worry about. Alright, there we go. Battery's installed, we're going to put that in a second. That's how that goes in. Nice and slow and smooth. Alright, that clamp on that air pipe's a 7mm. Battery cover back on. Got her done, guys. I just fill it from down below. I'll show you guys. Thanks for watching. What you do is you just take this guy out. You fill it till it comes out. Then you start it. And then you fill it till it comes out again while it's running. And that's how you know it's full. It's running out now. Alright, now I'm gonna go start it. Alright, this looks what it looks like when I'm filling it, guys.
If you like what you've seen here, hit that subscribe button. You want to see more like it? There should be a couple videos over here you can check out. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. On to the next one.